Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you are watching Boxing Time TV. And this is a bout that I believe is going to be happening in August or September. I'll get you guys the date shortly. Vergil Ortiz versus Serhii Bohachuk. I've actually called some of Bohachuk's fight. He's fought at Fight Club OC, who the people that I work for. I do their social media. Um, and yeah, yeah. Um, and yeah, he's fighting Vergil Ortiz. Ortiz is 26, Bohachuk's 29. Ortiz is 5'10. Bohachuk is 6 feet tall. They're both 154 pounds. 70-inch reach for Ortiz, 73 for Bohachuk. Ortiz is 21-0. Bohachuk is 24-1. Both have a lot of, well, Ortiz only has knockouts. Bohachuk has a bunch of knockouts, as I'm seeing here. He has 23 out of his 24. So these guys can hit hard. This is scheduled for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's just get right to it. Sorry, I'm just organizing my papers here. And as I do that, I'm reminded I've got to do my post on the page of, whatchamacallit, of my site. Oh, wow. And Bohachuk landing with a right hand or with an uppercut. I don't remember if it was left or right. And these guys are going to bang. These guys are going to brawl. I think Ortiz maybe has a better chin because I know that Bohachuk in his one loss got stopped by Brandon Adams in the 8th round. But that is it. That is and walking into another one of the punches. It was a right hand, Vergil Ortiz. This is a big fight for Ortiz, especially given the health issues that he has, that he seems to have come back from. And we also later in the night, we have the Bam Rodriguez fight. I actually don't know who is going to. Well, I mean, I think Bam should win that fight. I just think his youth will be served, and I think he is a lot more complete of a fighter than we give him credit for, especially after his bout with Sonny Edwards. Certainly showed that. I'm gonna just go to this right here. I'm going to my channel. I just do a post, try to do a bunch of different posts. And right now, guys, Bohachuk's letting his hands go. You have Ortiz on the defensive, which you don't generally see. These guys are fighting at a fast pace. We're almost done with the first round. And I'm going to try to do another podcast tomorrow. I'm going to try to do Joshua Dubois. That's happening in September. And all right. And so here's this. And then I've also added a new thing into the community thing. I'm doing a thing where I'm going to show things from my boxing collection. Books, movies, memorabilia. Just not that I have a crazy boxing collection. I just thought that it would be cool. You know, it would just be kind of fun. All right. So we have that. And then, yeah, I'm just seeing what else am I showing. All right. So here we go. And this will be posting shortly. And and then I got to do my usual tags, which is DAZN boxing. Okay. All right. Okay. And wow, all three of them gave it to Ortiz. They like what they saw. Personally, I thought Bohachuk was busier, but here they go out now, meeting in the middle of the ring, and yeah, just Ortiz. I guess they like the work that he did. If I'm Ortiz, I go to the body, try to get Bohachuk out there late. I think Bohachuk should try to do the same thing to Ortiz. Push him. Okay. And then also later tonight, we also have the Tiafimo fight. So what I do, I just do the Rush Hour podcast for that. I just listen to them, kind of like the radio. Um, all right, so we got that up. Oh, wow, guys. Hard punches being landed. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're watching, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Grateful to have you tuning in. The channel's growing. We're almost at 370 subscribers. I think we're going to get to 400 sooner rather than later. Big thanks to Lee. Big thanks to Rush Hour Podcast. Big thanks to everyone who's been commenting more. And if there's fights that you want to see, like I said, I'm actually going to be doing some of Dan Raphael's dream fights. So yeah, it just fights keep coming up, and I'm like, I want to do them. Like I want to see Dubois versus Joshua. We got Valdez. I put Valdez Wilson. Valdez Ortiz too. Which I think. No, I'm sorry, Navarrete Ortiz too, which, oh wow, and Bohachuk came back, so that was an even round. Ortiz still ahead by 3 points, and this is a 10-round fight now, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna add. Always make a list of things to buy. I gotta buy more notebooks. I gotta go and get some more notebooks. Believe it or not, I still use notebooks. They're just things that a person needs, and man, I need them. All right. So, you got that. Wait, why did I put that over here? And the first thing in the collector's thing that I posted, and they're really short, they're just quick things to look at and read in the community section. I basically turned Boxing Time TV on YouTube into like a website podcasting. It's all in one spot. So anything that you'd want to know about current stuff and past stuff, like it's just pretty much a hodgepodge, but it's organized and simple. That's another thing. Kind of wanted to pattern it after the website, The Digital Bits, which is a DVD website that I used to read. I just loved how simple it was. And my thing is, I think simplicity is the way to go. And yeah, so this is all right. Wait, let me see if this will let me add this. Okay. And then, wait, I need to do that. I'm telling you, Ortiz now, look, Ortiz is countering. Ortiz setting traps for Bohachuk, which I don't think Bohachuk expected. I don't think Bohachuk thought that Ortiz had the IQ that he has, but he does, and that is saying something, folks. All right. So here we go. All right, and they're saying Bohachuk has a cut on his nose. I give Ortiz a lot of credit. He's got a tough guy in front of him, 154-pounder, a big 154-pounder. And look at that. Ortiz is taking him out. Now, Ortiz could will if Bohachuk can go to the body and maybe do that. But it looks like Ortiz came in for this ready. It looks like he's feeling good at this weight. And to talk about Bohachuk a little bit, just to look at his record, Bohachuk, I saw him, I want to say I called his fight at the hangar. I want to say I maybe called all these fights that he had at the hangar against Jonathan Aceves Perez, against Kevin Otley. But then as he moved up, he fought in LA, the Avalon. Now he's kind of moved Ortiz to the ropes. But I think Ortiz is kind of letting him do that and sort of, countering and whatnot. So he fought at the Hotel Avalon. No, he fought at the Irvine Hotel, which I believe that I was there, but I was shooting another fighter. Or it may have been Bohachuk. But I could have swore that they had me there. There was a Bulgarian fighter that they called Daffy. If there's anyone that's listening that, I'm going to look this up. I want to see what happened to him. I was going to say if there's anyone that's listening, but with all the technology and information that we have, no, it's not coming up. Anyway, they called him Daffy. That was his nickname. And I remember when I was doing the broadcast, they asked me to call him Daffy. And I remember I did it. But yeah, he's just moved up. Oh, and look at Bohachuk punching back now on Ortiz, hoping to maybe catch Ortiz. Guys, these guys are going for it. This is rough and tumble stuff right now. And I think Ortiz is going to win. But Bohachuk is going to certainly let him know you've been in a fight. All right. So here we are now. Oh, and Bohachuk landing. And now Ortiz going to the body on him. A good round for both guys. I think Ortiz edged him. And now they're saying that they're both tired. How can they be both tired? And one judge giving it to Ortiz, one judge giving it to Bohachuk. Guys, this is even. So now Ortiz is up by 2 rounds. It's the onus is on Bohachuk, who comes out and lands a right hand. Did he get Ortiz to kind of blow his wad early? Guys, we will see, because Ortiz, has not really been having tough fights because, he had the medical issue. He got better from that, and now he's been fighting, but it hasn't been the craziest competition, decent. But now he has a guy that's pushing him, and this is what he needs. But it's been a bit. All right, and so we're moving in now to the fifth round. You have Ortiz going to the body. Are both guys tired? That would be crazy. And what is Bohachuk doing? Now he's pushing him back, and he's got to watch out. He doesn't want that cut. He doesn't want his bloody nose to get worse. And once again, folks, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. I'm going to kind of go through these guys' records, starting with Bohachuk. Certainly, I think he's fought the better level, at least junior middleweight, with opposition, beating Brian Mendoza, Nathaniel Gallimore. He had lost to Brandon Adams. But yeah, I mean, just having a better record, and we'll do Ortiz's record in the next round, provided that we get there. Although, I mean, dude, these are hard punches. These guys are landing square on each other. And look at Bohachuk hoping to get some get back. He's got to be careful. And this is what we generally see in these kind of fights. A guy who maybe is behind trying to get ahead. Can he get ahead if Ortiz is tired, perhaps? Or if Bohachuk goes down, generally what we'll see is him kind of wilt, becomes kind of hard to come back from. So yeah, this is one of those fights. All right, so two of the judges giving it to Ortiz, one judge having it even. They're saying they're both tired. Bohachuk still having the cut on his nose, behind by 8 points. I don't know. Can he come back with something? Is he starting to will? Are both guys kind of tired? This has been a fought at a highly contested bout. Fought at at 6 times. I'm sorry. Fought at a fast pace over 6 rounds. It's tough. Oh, and Serhii Bohachuk doing what he needed to do to get himself back in this fight. Guys, look at this. Dropping Vergil Ortiz, the natural junior middleweight, dropping Vergil Ortiz. This is what we call a gut check right now. If I am Serhii Bohachuk, I stuff that left hand in his face. I come over with the right hand. Wow, folks. Did not expect that. Did not see that coming. Wow. Bohachuk drops Ortiz again. Guys, Bohachuk roaring back this round. He is trying to show Vergil Ortiz, hey, you have got to do more. You have got to. Wow, guys. Bohachuk doing what he needs to do. Ortiz, he's saying, is very tired. Wow. I don't think this puts Bohachuk ahead. Maybe it does. But what? I mean, he is up by 2 points. Vergil Ortiz. This is now a 6-round fight between two high-level junior middleweights. And if I am Serhii Bohachuk, I would press Ortiz, maybe try to take him out of there. But he's got to be careful. Ortiz hits like a ton of bricks. Oh, and Ortiz wobble again. Goes to the body. Serhii Bohachuk. Guys, Vergil Ortiz needs some answers for this. Right now, he does not have the answers. He's been dropped 3 times. This is not looking good. Is Serhii Bohachuk on his way to derailing a blue chip prospect like Vergil Ortiz? Sorry. And Vergil Ortiz, we'll look at his record. He's 21. Oh, and he gets wobbled again. 21-0, 21 KOs. He has the victory over Thomas Delorme, that really quick stoppage versus Frederick Lawson, the victory over Michael McKinson, Edges Kalavakis, which was a great victory. Victory over Maurice Hooker, Sammy Vargas, and Mauricio Herrera. Roberto Ortiz, I mean, Ortiz has a good record at welterweight. So this is a good fight for these guys. Bohachuk showing, hey, he dropped him. He dropped him. He's coming to the body again. This is becoming a thing where will Ortiz be able to survive? What if Bohachuk punches himself out? Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. How can you not like what you're seeing? Oh, wobbles him again. Bohachuk punching him hard. Oh, and drops Vergil Ortiz again, guys. 5 knockdowns. Serhii Bohachuk is taking over this fight. It's explosive, but you got to give Vergil Ortiz credit. And Vergil Ortiz is still in it as long as he's standing, as long as he's throwing punches. But man, 4 knockdowns. I didn't think that we would see this. I mean, this gets harder and harder to come back from. Sometimes, though, you just have a guy's number in terms of what you're able to do to him. And that's the thing, is that I know Bohachuk has been stopped. Wow, Bohachuk walks into it. Whoa, look at this. And Vergil Ortiz, just like I said, you can never get him. I love it. Ortiz is exhausted. Bohachuk is obviously tired, cutting his nose. 10-8. Bohachuk taking care of this fight, but he gets wobbled at the end. Let's get back into it. We got 5 more rounds left of this. Guys, what a closely contested bout. And then how did Bohachuk get stopped by Brandon Adams? Guys, I'm telling you, at any moment, this could be over. Ortiz down by 4 points, still very much in this bout. This is a 5-round fight now. Bohachuk, you would think 4 knockdowns, but he allowed himself, and these guys both hit hard. Wow, what I mean, just what we've seen. This is why people love boxing. This is what they watch boxing for. Oh, and going to the body is Bohachuk. He's got to be careful though. Vergil Ortiz has shown that he can hurt him. He's Oh, and these guys are just going for it now, guys. Hard punches being landed. Bohachuk trying to keep his semblance of a lead. Is he doing enough? I mean, that's the thing. He's got to be careful because Vergil Ortiz showed if he's standing and can throw punches, this could be over at any time. All right, we have 4 more rounds left of this bout. Bohachuk's tired, has a cut on his nose. Vergil Ortiz lost that round on all 3 judges' scorecards. So Bohachuk still piling up points. He's up by 7 points now. There's 4 more rounds left to go. Power is the great equalizer in this fight because it wasn't that long ago that Vergil Ortiz was piling up rounds, then suddenly found himself dropped 4 times, rallies back. Oh, and he catches Bohachuk there. He's setting him up. He's setting him up with shots, folks. This is one of those bouts you don't want to turn away. You don't want to look away. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Oh, and he lands the right hand. That, guys, Ortiz can be blasted out at any second, and so can Bohachuk. That is the intrigue here. Oh! Bohachuk drops Ortiz again. Ortiz, will he get up? Guys, if he can get up and pull this off, I mean, yeah, it's not looking good. But he does! Oh, man! Guys, this is where we could see it. He's got to go for broke here. Bohachuk dropped him again. Bohachuk's up by 7 points. Bohachuk has to be careful. And, guys, you have Ortiz getting ready to launch that right hand right down the pike. Oh, man. Oh man, see, I'm doing this. I'm not in California. I'm in North Carolina, not in my home. The people, I live alone generally, so I can be loud and no one cares. But here, they're probably wondering what's going on upstairs. Bohachuk just landing. Normally, they would stop this. Ortiz getting a lot of the benefit of the doubt. We'll see. Can Ortiz figure it out? Can one of those straight right hands do what it is meant to do? Oh, and walks into a right hand. I'm telling you guys. Oh, this is sort of reminding me in an odd way of when Michael Moore fought Bert Cooper. Only both these guys, I mean, Ortiz, I still think he has a good chin. I just think some nights, it's like, to use a phrase that Dan Raphael says, sometimes you are the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. And right now, Ortiz has been the bug, but he was up, and he had a moment where he had Bohachuk rocked. And one thing Brandon Adams showed is he exploded and he stopped him. So there's going to be another round. We have rounds 10, 11, and 12, folks. We have reached the championship rounds. All right, they're saying that Ortiz's eyes are glazed. Bohachuk's obviously tired as a cut on his nose. Wow, and now, wow, Ortiz down by 6 more points in that round. Guys, Bohachuk is up by 13 points. Oh, it's not looking good for Ortiz. Ortiz is going to need a knockout. I mean, he's been dropped how many times? 5 times? 6 times? I can't even keep count. So when is this bout supposed to happen? I wanted to give you guys that information. I didn't expect this was going to be such a riveting. I mean, I knew it would be good, but this is what I expected the Tim Tszyu fight against that I did to be like, and it wasn't necessarily. So apparently, this is going to be August 10th. Oh, and Ortiz going down again, guys. Dropped 6 times, guys. We would forget. He gets up. Oh my goodness, guys. Sometimes you don't want to go down. This is what makes me wonder. This, as much as I love this game, in any normal boxing game in general, this would be stopped. He's been dropped 6 times, and he can still stop him. He can still stop Serhii Bohachuk because he's on his feet and he's throwing punches. But it just makes me wonder, is something keyed into the computer? Does the computer have an algorithm to this game where somehow Vergil Ortiz is going to come back and stop Serhii Bohachuk? Bohachuk right now, guys, I mean, Ortiz needs a knockout to win. Or Ortiz certainly needs a knockout to win, and he can do it. He's shown that he can do it. Wow. Oh, and Bohachuk punching him into the corner. Oh, man. Guys, I'm telling you, are we going to see the distance here? I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, guys, Vergil Ortiz taking all kinds of punishment. I want to say stop it. I want to say stop it. He's been dropped 6 times. He's exhausted. 10-8. 10-7. He is hopelessly behind now. There's 2 more rounds left. And now Bohachuk is up by 21 points going into the 11th round. Oh, they're landing. Oh, and Ortiz finding a home for that left hand. Bohachuk has to be careful. He doesn't want to find himself, for all his work, for all his good, hard work, he doesn't want to find himself dropped and staring up at the ring lights. Man, Bohachuk has put it on Vergil Ortiz. Wow. And like I said, coming up next, or the next bouts we're going to be doing are Joshua Dubois, and then Navarrete Ortiz 2, and then Pacquiao Barrios. That's the plan. Even though Pacquiao Barrios fight isn't made, probably going to be made. Just because from what I've heard, the reporting that I've read, Pacquiao likes PBC. Why wouldn't he take this bout? It's potentially winnable given that Barrios has lost twice. I mean, you have to think if Keith Thurman can come out of a layoff, losing to Manny Pacquiao, and beat Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios knocked out by Gervonta Davis. Manny Pacquiao, who beat Keith Thurman, even though that was a while ago, should be able to handle Barrios. Oh! Wobbles him again. Oh! And Ortiz lands a right hand, guys. I just know that Ortiz can crack. Oh! And now Bohachuk just landing with impunity, throwing those 1-2s. All right. 10-8s, 10-9s. Bohachuk's breathing heavy and has a cut on his nose. Now Bohachuk is reinvigorated. And now he's up by 26 points. We're going into the final round. Vergil Ortiz, guys, is looking like he's on his way to his first loss. Serhii Bohachuk has exploded here. Oh! And he wobbles Bohachuk again. Wow, and we're moving into the final minutes. Just seems like anything can happen, folks. Still. Oh, he's wobbled again, folks. He's given a valiant effort. We're in the final 30 seconds. Bohachuk has it figured out. He doesn't plan on getting caught. He doesn't want to get caught. We're in the final 20 seconds. He's punching Ortiz into the ropes. Guys, or this is like the Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney fight. Only, just different circumstances. Oh, look at this. Oh, drops him again. 7th time he's dropped. Wow. And as Vergil Ortiz gets up, gets saved by the bell. Oh my goodness. Vergil Ortiz, give him all the credit in the world. What a fight. Oh, Bohachuk wins. Look at Bohachuk taking this. The winner was Serhii Bohachuk by unanimous decision. The fight lasted 7 rounds. Ortiz was knocked down 7 times and has a cut on his nose. Bohachuk was not knocked down and has a cut on his nose. The scoring's academic: 116, 107, 117, 106, 117, 105. Once again, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, then watch the real thing when it is and compares. What a fight. What a night. Now, I'm going to put on Rush Hour Podcast, and I'm going to enjoy the upcoming action. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Boxing Time TV.